got everything.
Yes,
I don't care how tough something is, but that family support makes it so much easier.
Yeah.
Everybody's on the same page, and you can sit down and talk to your family. If something goes wrong, it's a bad day, somebody you can talk to. That, hey, my baby, all right, darling, it means a heck of a whole lot.
And so many people don't have family. You be like, how can people
And
just
if
throw?
they have them,
They're not there for them.
true.
Not. They say sometimes your family is your worst enemy. And some people, that's true.
yes, and I
You
can
know.
attest to that. Can be your worst enemy. You sometimes a stranger will be more beneficial in the long run to you than your own flesh and blood. This is sad to say this, but it's a fact.
That's true.
Yeah.
You're right.
But a
Yeah,
fact.
yeah. So it's I tell people when they got good family, better hold on to it because, you know, some people just not there for each other. They not.
They not.
And I tell you what, sometimes family there for what you can do for me,
That's right.
what I can do for
That's
you. But
right.
once the well, when the well run dry, they gone.
That's true.
They gone.
And who buys all these clothes and things?
And I pick them out.
You just describe what he has.
I'm telling you.
He feels it.
I went to Burlington's about 2 weeks ago, and I picked this up. I told my sister, I said, I want something red. She said, okay, Zeke. So what you gonna say? I can't wear no off the wall colors because by me not seeing, I just go by the basic now. I know you can take basic colors and look very nice in it. See, don't give me all the gray
Well,
looking
now
purple.
wait just a moment. All these tattoos you have on.
Yes, ma'am.
That didn't hurt you to put that on?
I'm full of tattoos also. Yes, ma'am. No, man. I can endure. It's two pains I can't endure. That's a toothache and a headache. Any other pain, like when I had the surgery here and stuff like that, that pain didn't bother me. Didn't bother me. I know they're gonna give me something for it. I can endure a lot of physical pain. I just cannot take a toothache and a headache. That's why I have all my teeth. I keep my teeth. I went last week. I keep my teeth well, and I don't suffer headaches. That's two pains I cannot handle. And it's physical pain, sticking, probing in me, cutting me while I'm awake, well, surgery. I can block it out. I can block it out.
And I bet he is a wardrobe out of sight.
Yes, ma'am.
Well, I'm about to. I told them next year I'm moving back to Baton Rouge. I'm fit to start a new challenge of getting back in the swing of things and
Well, where you at now?
in Bunkie. I'm in Bunkie, so I'm gonna move to Baton Rouge where I was living at, and I'm just ready to be
Oh, he
independent.
lives in Bungie.
Uh-huh.
Who you live there with?
With my mom and my niece. I do everything for myself but cook. And when I get my own apartment, I'm gonna start back cooking again. So
And I think he can do it too, Ms. Betty. I know he can.
I tell them, look, when I get my apartment, don't let nothing here be gas. Let everything be electric. I can't fool with no gas stoves. Let everything be electric. You know, gas cook your food fast. So give me some electric. But yeah, like I said, I can do it because I mean, I'm independent already. I just can't drive, and of course I can't drive. That's about all I can't do.
That's it.
Can't drive, and I don't cook right now. But I used to be a great cook. I cook just like my mom.
It's just like
And what happened to your sight?
Diabetes. Sugar diabetes since I was 12 years old. Yeah. 12 to
Thank you, my darling.
12 years
Sugar
old to
diabetes.
30.
Yes, ma'am.
You still have diabetes now?
No, ma'am. The transplant they gave me the pancreas, so no longer diabetic. And the kidney took me off of dialysis. So, just now, the doctor said I'm like a newborn baby.
Yeah. You look good. Everything's fine.
Well, what did the diabetes made you blind before you realized you had to have a kidney?
Yes, ma'am. So that's the thing with this healthcare system. They wait till you get this bad off to help you. So say for instance, they wait till my eyesight.
But yet, my
leave.
baby.
You know, they wait till your eyesight leave and your kidneys go down to say, okay, now you're eligible for a kidney transplant. Why not give me the kidney transplant and the pancreas before this tragedy happened? You know, and that's what gets you about the healthcare system. They make more money off you from wait till you get bad off. I did dialysis 4.5 years. They wait till you on dialysis 4.5 years, go blind, then say, okay, we're gonna give you a transplant to save your life. But why
why didn't you do this before you went blind?
Before all this.
Correct.
Before all this.
Had you had that done, you wouldn't have gone blind.
Wouldn't have gone blind. Wouldn't have been on dialysis for 4.5 years. Or none of that.
If they'd give you the pancreas transplant.
Or, you know, if they would have told me way when I was seeing, if they would tell me way back then when I was seeing, you need a kidney transplant. My brothers and sisters could have gave me a kidney because 2 of my brothers and sisters was tested and they did a perfect match. So why couldn't I have given them? They wanted to give me a kidney. Why y'all couldn't have gave me a kidney then, before all this happened?
You know, that's like Monday morning quarterbacking, and we say why this, why that, why the other. But you see, God took one of your gifts. And look how many more he gave you.
True.
Took your sight. But he gave you the kidney, take you off of dialysis. He gave you the pancreas.
Take off the insulin.
And your mind is so alert how you so independently can take care of yourself and things. So we question a lot of things, but there's a reason for it.
That's true.
Yeah.
That's right.
God doesn't do anything wrong.
Yeah.
That's
And
right.
I don't.
And he doesn't put any more on us than we can bear.
That's right.
And the best part, like I just said a few minutes ago, look at the family support that you have. You're really blessed.
Yeah. And I don't question God. I say, you know what? It's somebody worse off than me. And I tell them, if my smile can help you, I don't know how to frown. I said, I do not know how to frown.
No, he don't.
I don't. I tried and it don't work. They say even when I try to frown, I look cute. I say, what? What?
No, don't frown, baby. Frown and messes up your profile.
Exactly. And you know what? You know what's better? I say, you know what? When you frown,
the world frowns back at you.
And that just
and when you smile alone.
Exactly.
How you doing there, lovely?
Anything that I couldn't stand it.
I know that's right, baby.
If you wake up in the morning, you're ahead of the game.
You got that right, darling. Have a nice day. Welcome to Ochsner. May I help you back? Huh?
Yes,
And the thing I tell people, when you frown, that just opens the door for somebody to ask you what's wrong with you.
That's true. That's true.
What's
That's
wrong?
true. That's true because you're giving in other words, you're putting your inner feelings and your inner thoughts on public display.
Exactly.
That's
You
right,
never seen a person smile. Somebody say, "What's wrong with you?"
No.
Well, when you frown, what's wrong with you today?
Instantaneously.
Yes.
They remember that. They think that something is wrong.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because that's an inner and a physical and mental way of letting people know what
I'm
you're
not having a
thinking
good
inside.
day. I'm hurting. Don't mess with me today. I'm not in the mood today. Oh, a lot of what you call. I say, Ms.Betty, sometimes I'm good. Sometimes I was not good to say, but sometimes I say, you know what? Sometimes I think I'm glad I'm blind to see how ugly some of these people are to you, and how some of these people are just. You can look at their face and just like, wow, you blessed just by having your sight, having all your limbs, never been sick before. You know, you look at some of these people's face. And just like they had a bad day all day. Nothing wrong with them now, just mad for no reason. Well, you know, what you mad for? I mean,
instead of be shouting for joy.
Exactly.
Instead of angry.
Exactly.
But you know, a lot of people born angry, they live angry, and they're going to die angry.
That's true.
And some of them for no apparent reason.
That's true.
And we can't change it.
And can't change it.
No.
And as you get older, you can forget it. You ain't changed it before, you sure ain't going to change it now. No. When y'all going back